In the night, a caterpillar crawls beneath Richie's skin between his thumb and his index finger on his left hand. The sun rises higher and higher and higher until it shines between the slits in his blinds onto his rapidly blinking eyes. He awakes from a dream he already can't remember. Was there a leech or a bat? Once he sees the blood between his fingers, it no longer matters. His immediate reaction is to suck it away himself like he does with every cut. Catherine the caterpillar gets pulled back as a result. Just before she is forced into his mouth, he stops sucking. Phew, she thinks. She wouldn't want anyone seeing her this way. She never wants anyone to see her. She has a soft red coat. She knows red isn't her color. And if she sees extra red from the blood, she'll be so embarrassed.
Mom?
Catherine speeds up.
Mom?
Catherine hits a nerve. His arm jolts in pain.
Mom!
Catherine soothes the pain in his nerve with silk and moves on. Richie launches himself out of bed. Once he lands, he gets a glimpse of Catherine beneath his skin. Catherine can sense it, so she digs deeper. He hyperventilates, counts to 10, looks back, and incorrectly realizes nothing is there. He runs. Catherine is almost at the shoulder. Cutting through his skin and then re-entering through the chest would be the fastest option, but she knows the risk. The risk is death. In Caterpillar School, they speak of brave heroes who accomplish such a feat. There are only two known heroes, Pythias and Betro. She once watched a video of their precision cutting in class. They were perfect. After them, there's over 1 million failures. Who needs to be a hero anyway? Richie finds his mom seated on her bedroom floor. She talks loudly on the phone, paints her toenails precisely, and eats a slice of whole wheat buttered toast. Beautiful but beaten, she is thinner than the slice of bread she eats.
Mom?
She rolls her eyes and whispers in the phone before hanging up.
What did you say in the phone?
Asks Richie, who now stands above her.
Do you want my help or what? I'm bleeding,
he says as a tear draws down his right cheek.
Get the Band-Aids. I showed you where they were last time. You're not gonna kiss it? Grandma used to kiss it. Do I look like Grandma?
Richie, at only 5, wasn't smart enough to say,
You are her daughter.
So instead he said,
I don't know. I don't want your blood on my mouth. I just put on lipstick. It's the same color. Didn't you learn your colors in school? Purple isn't red. Is my lipstick red or the blood? My lipstick is purple. Your blood is red. I don't want your blood on my lips.
Catherine couldn't block out the loud bickering even from inside him. In Caterpillar School, they told her how selfish humans were. By no means were caterpillars calling themselves bees. In a hive, there was only one selfish bee, the queen. Bees were so naive to think they had to serve her. All that community and love. Everyone worked for everyone. Ugh, who needs that? But humans. The problem is humans. Humans are cruel. They kill other creatures for themselves. They kill other humans for themselves. They kill themselves for themselves. That's why she didn't feel bad for what she was doing. She felt bad she didn't enter the mother instead, though.
What do you want me to do? Take you to the doctor? Yes, please. I'm saying please. Your father is a doctor. Wait for him to come home.
Richie didn't like that at all. His dad would come home from work, talk numbers, dial numbers, and yell numbers.
Score, score, score. Bet, bet, bet. Don't let me down, don't let me down, don't let me down.
None of this was to Richie, of course. And then the man would be gone the next morning. Richie walked forward to his mother with his fingers extended.
Kiss it.
No! Catherine takes the curve round the shoulder. It'll be an easier shot to the heart now. It beats so strongly that she practically gravitates to it. Bum boom, bum boom, bum boom, bum boom. Bum boom, bum boom, bum boom, bum boom. Bum boom, bum boom, bum boom, bum boom.
Do you love me?
falls from Richie's mouth faster than his tears from his eyes. No response. His heartbeat changes. This is perfect for Catherine. With blood pumping like this, her work is over. The heart will take her in.
You should know I do, Richie.
Richie cries louder. He's losing his breath. Catherine feels guilty. She wants to pull back, but she can't. School never trained her how to go against the currents. She reaches the heart, sprays a web of silk, and latches on. As she crawls inside the heart, Richie collapses without even a gasp for air.
That's not funny, Richie,
states his mom. No response.
Richie, you know I love you.
No response. Catherine searches for an alcove to nest in. She takes very small steps.
Richie!
His mother breaks into tears. She feels his pulse. It's difficult to keep a steady path with the heart beating, so she sprays silk into one of his main arteries and slows it down. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. His heart beats consistently, but slowly. His mother dials 911 in a panic. The ambulance takes him to the hospital. Catherine forms her cocoon. She spins her silk like a ballerina. Being top of her class finally mattered. Her cocoons were so well constructed that her instructors unanimously agreed her transformation would not take more than a week. The hospital staff sets up a defibrillator outside. Ba-ba-ba. No! Catherine hadn't accounted for this random change in heart pace. As she dances inside Richie, his family stands over his comatose body. Catherine sends silk through the bloodstream to heal the wound she entered him in, and more throughout the bloodstream so her presence can't be detected. Doctors were clueless. Richie's mother and father slept by his side. One day passed. Catherine was already impatient in her newly formed cocoon. In school, they taught her a hive full of ways to relieve boredom. Most of them involved math or counting of some sort. 10,690, 10,691, 10,692. 3 days passed. How many heartbeats can you count, though? They teach you how to conjure up old memories and replay them in your head. She had gone through all of those. Honestly, she didn't like her childhood. That's why she left for caterpillar school. And all she did in school was study. They say it's worth it, though. Being a butterfly will be worth it. Maybe she'll find a handsome mate. As long as she doesn't turn out red. That will be a terrible disappointment. So she looked forward to the moments when Richie's mother was nostalgic. These were news stories that always passed the time. Richie's mother leans over his hospital bed. His father is gone.
Grandma used to kiss my cuts too. And then I got bitter and she wouldn't anymore. You asked me a lot if being a mom was my dream job, which I always thought was a bit sophisticated for someone your age. But then I remember when I was a camp counselor at 16 for a bunch of 6-year-olds, and one of them asked me why I hate camp so much. Maybe I'm not good at hiding how I feel. My dream job? How am I supposed to tell you that it's not? That it never was my dream. I wanted to write, but I never wrote. I wanted to cook, but I never cooked. I wanted to dance, but I never did it. And then you meet someone that you realize if you stay with them, you don't have to do anything. You don't want that either. You're pregnant, though, so if you're a mother, you get married, and then you have a miscarriage, and you get bitter, and people stop calling because you stop calling, and you forget, and then you come along, and you forget, and I forget. I don't know what's wrong. She shouldn't be there right now, and it's probably my fault that I didn't.
Catherine can't listen anymore. She screams. This story is too emotional for her to handle. Richie's mother exits the room as if she heard her. Catherine's crying and nearly drowning in tears within her cocoon. They teach you in school how awful people are. And they teach you they have a heart. Obviously, they teach you they have a heart because you need it. But they don't teach you what that heart means to a human besides life.
Hello?
Catherine jumps awake. It is pitch black.
Hello?
Catherine grows alarmed. The voice is unfamiliar and seems to come from within her. Again.
I know somebody's there if you can answer.
Catherine freezes. She tilts her eyes side to side, but all she sees is darkness. In school, they never told her she would hear voices like this. It's as if the words are leaving her own mouth. This must be a prank from a butterfly. Some butterflies that didn't phoenix into proper colors were known to play pranks on morphing caterpillars.
I know someone can hear me. I can feel you.
Catherine sporadically searches through her mind. Perhaps it is William teasing her. He was set to cocoon about a week before her, and he was second in the class. Yes, that's it. He's playing a prank because he got out first. If he thinks that she's gonna mate with him now.
William? William, is that you? Please be you. William? My name is Richie.
Catherine thinks hard. Richie? Oh no, only the heroes were known to experience this.
My name is Richie. I was bleeding and then I fell and I haven't known where I am since.
In school, Catherine once asked what she should do if this situation should arise. She was mocked eternally for it. No one would even believe her if she told them now. She felt she should treat him just, and be honest. He was a lovely host.
My name is Catherine. Catherine? Where am I? How old are you, dear boy? I'm 5. How old are you? Only a few months old. You must be a baby. I am not a baby. What are you? I am a caterpillar. Why can't I see you? I am inside you. Where inside me? I have cocooned in your heart and I will soon phoenix into a butterfly.
Richie didn't understand half of those words, but he knew he had a heart.
How do you leave my heart? When I am fully formed, I burst through it. Won't that kill me?
Catherine didn't respond. He could live. There were a few ways. If she stayed within his heart as a cocoon, it was possible he could become immortal and she immortal within him. And they could talk and keep each other company. This was what her brother Matthias intended to do. They banished him from Caterpillar School when they found out. She was never quite sure if he succeeded in his mission.
Hello? You still there?
Doing that would leave her ugly, not fully realized. Was immortality worth more than beauty? It can't be. Beauty is everything. Poor Matthias was such a fool. She doesn't regret that she was the one that told of his desires. Catherine clears her throat.
Yes. You will die. But I'm only a child. If I let you live, I will now die. I don't understand. That's of no importance. What is the life of a butterfly like? You fly, you mate, you feed, you die. I could do more, but I could never fly. And that is why I value my life higher than yours. Why me? Your hand was where I crawled.
Richie wanted to say something, but didn't know what. Catherine thought of how she could save him another way. All she had to do was crack the cocoon, and all she had to do to crack it was dig. If she dug, she could crawl through his blood and skin and exit from where she came. But then she may never find another host to penetrate, and she would almost certainly die in red. Richie thought the right thing to do was say,
Sometimes my cousin Jackie babysits me. She likes to play dress up, and she has me dress up in my daddy's clothes. They're too big on me. They're like blankets. Jackie dresses in mommy's clothes. I promised I'd never tell, but one day I saw mommy in a dress that Jackie tried on, and it looked better on Jackie, so I laughed, and mommy got mad. And I cried and I told her everything, and so I can't play dress up anymore. And I can't see Jackie anymore. But someday I'm gonna be big enough to fit in my dad's clothes, and I won't have to play dress up because I'll get to be fitting just right. I'm bigger than you, but you fit just...
In that moment, wings sprung. The cocoon broke. Catherine broke through the heart, the bone, and skin. Richie had no chance to even take a last breath. Catherine was excited. Her whole life was for this moment. As doctors rushed in, Catherine roamed the hospital looking for a way out. But first, a door opened to a women's bathroom. She was taught that this was where humans admired themselves. She wanted a chance to do the same. In the door, round the corner, she hits a mirror. No, Catherine is red. She is drenched in red. This is everything she did not want. She took an innocent life just to become red. This must be blood, she reassured herself. Flying into a toilet, she could see the red disperse from her body. Flapping her fresh wings, she returned to the mirror to find a blue metallic coat resting upon herself. Catherine got lost in admiration when Richie's mother entered the room. In attempts to rid herself of anger, she smacked her hand against Catherine and smashed her against the mirror. Richie's mother squeezed soap between her bloody palms and washed them in the sink where her tears washed away. She never even noticed a different rusty-looking caterpillar creep into the skin above her right ankle.